Welcome back to another video. This video we're gonna talk about women are ruthless, men are romantic. Now, this is very counterintuitive because this is the opposite of what we're being taught since we were kids, since we were very young. We were taught that men are supposed to chase the woman. Women are always the romantic one, the one who nurtures the relationship, the one who takes care of the child. Now, this is true, of course, but when a woman leaves you, she turns her back. She don't care about what of her past feels. She cares about the current moment. There's numerous scientific studies that shows this pattern of women, that shows this phenomenon that is happening worldwide. No matter the race, no matter the nationality, no matter anything. Women, once they made the decision, it could be a 3-day decision that they made up in their head. It might be 1 week, it might be 1 month. She evaluates everything in the relationship and then she decides to exit. On the other hand, the man values the relationship more. This is a fact. This is a key fact. Because when a woman leaves a man, the man thinks, what did I do wrong? What in the process have I done something that upset her or something offend her? When nothing happens in reality, when nothing he does wrong. So women, they often conflict themselves with issues that are irrelevant. For example, let's say my ex-girlfriend, she is hesitant whether she wants to be with me or not because of her friend saying, why are you in a relationship? And then I think perhaps she can't figure it out herself. And she think to herself, why am I with this guy? And she can't figure it out an answer. And that's very weird, but it's just the way it is. Women only become nurturing when you are with them for a long time. When I talk about a long time, I'm not talking about 2 months. I'm not talking about 4 months. I'm talking about over a year. Over that time, she will become, not even hot, warm towards you. She will be invested in you after 4 months of relationship. Before 4 months, she is not invested. She don't invest this. She don't see this as something that I have to work for because it's already secured. I'm already with this man. Now, as a man, you need to create uncertainty for a woman to be able to keep her. If you don't provide any uncertainty, if you say, okay, I love you so much, I care about you 100%, you are not gonna keep her long term because she knows that you don't focus on self-growth. You are gonna stick with her no matter how she disrespects you, no matter how her interest drops. When you don't develop on yourself, woman's interest drops organically. So when you see a woman decline in the interest, you need to improve on yourself, not necessarily ignore her, but to do what you're originally supposed to doing, approaching girls, doing these things, but not expecting something in return. When you do something for a result, the result oftentimes don't come. When you do something for the process, you enjoy the process, and at the same time, accidentally, coincidentally, the result might come. This is a key concept of dating. And we're talking about Eastern dating and Western dating. In Eastern dating, a woman is more cling onto the man. But in Western dating, two individuals are seen as two parties, are seen as two individuals that any one of them could leave at any moment. Whereas in China, for example, my hometown, you'd have to give a valid reason of why you need to exit the relationship. And it's not only that, it's much more complex and deeper than that. The other partner need to understand that, first of all, why are you leaving? Second of all, okay, I invested so much, why are you leaving me right now? So if I'm dating a Western woman, if I be with a Western woman, I would always be confused, because I figured they'd never give me, they seem to give me an answer. They oftentimes don't give an answer. When I demand an answer, they give an answer. But after they give the answer, they don't clarify it, and they don't explain anything at all. I mean, they don't say what went wrong, and what they just say, I've made a decision and you need to respect it, and respect my decision, like that. The past 2 girlfriends that I have that are Western women is all like this, both like this. When we talk about the Middle East, I'm not pretty sure in that case, but when you talk about Turkey, I've had experience with 2 girls, but they're a little bit different, but the key concept doesn't change. They can leave you without an answer. They can leave you without explaining things in clarification. Now, if you need more help on relationship, or if you have any personal struggles, please DM me on TikTok or on YouTube, because on YouTube I don't have much audience. On TikTok I have pretty decent views, so if you have any personal problems, please hit me up. You don't have to send me an email, just send me a DM or shoot me a message, or leave a comment. And thank you very much for watching this video, and cheers.